Hello everyone, my name is Pete. I'm an illustrator and crochet artist, and I'm here today with this week's vlog. So today I want to go over some updates about what I've made, what I'm going to make, and the convention. The cake! I finished it, so it took a while, but not really actually. The goth cake that I made took actually longer to make. Yeah. I have the cake, here it is. So this is where I did my chain twos and then connect, so I mess up that a lot. So I don't know why I can't ever do that right. I put the little doohickey right there, see this? You know what this is for? This is for when I am holding the prop and I don't want to accidentally drop it. So I hold it like this. And then that way if I accidentally let go of it, I don't actually let go of it. So it's gonna be like a little like a thing. See, prop. I'm gonna let go. Oh no, it's not actually let go. I got it. See, look how crazy. I got it. I'm sorry, I'm very hyped about this product that I've made because I think brain blast. I didn't look at anything, I just thought of it and did it, so I'm proud of myself for doing that. So I think it's okay if I have a little moment for myself. Dude, I started doing the millennial over-exaggerating your facial expressions thing, and now I can't stop doing it. So it's like, it was ironic at first, and now it's not unironic anymore, so that's a little pooper. So I was on Instagram and I saw this tester call that was put out for this little weenie dog. Instead of yapping about it and not being able to see the product, let me just grab it real quick. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh, he's got a little tail, he's got little feet and little hands and a little I love him so much. Oh my goodness. And look, when he gets surprised, I love him so much. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. I can't believe it. I can't believe I was picked to make him. I mean, my account has like less than 300 followers, I think, and I don't know why I was picked, but I was so excited, and I have to finish it. Right now, today is Sunday, August 25th. I have classes tomorrow. I should be preparing to go to class, but I am cramming to get stuff done. Commission's finished. And project's done. It's gonna be great, okay? Like, listen. Listen. Don't listen, I forgot. So, okay, the convention theme is space. I was gonna do blue and gold tentacles because that would match the cake better, right? Because it's teal and yellow. But then I decided last minute I wanted to do green and purple because it's alien themed. And the convention's theme is space. Like space and outer space, aliens. I'm gonna make little cakes this size with plush yarn, so they're easy to get to this size, and it's gonna have a row of icing on the rims, and then it's gonna have like a little dollop of icing on the top with a cherry. That is it. That is it. That's all they're gonna have. And this last night took me 30 minutes to make to get to this point with the cake and the icing, and so I'm sure that the other part of it would only take another 10 minutes, so about 45 minutes to make a cake. Not too bad. Not too bad. So that's my plan, is to make little, oh my gosh, curly hair curls into my ears. Awful. But cakes. I'm gonna make little cakes, and then I'm going to pass them out when I get to the convention. Just like if I see a suit that matches the cake, I'm probably gonna give it to them, but if I don't, I'm just gonna give it to somebody who I really like their suit or is really nice to me and says like, oh my gosh, you're a clown, I love clowns, like you are the best. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm the bestest of the best. Here's a cake. I'm gonna win the bestest person award. I'm gonna win. I don't know what, but I will. I'm gonna win the win of the time. I think I'm going to work on this little cake as I yap on, because I don't like to sit and just talk. As funny as that sounds, I don't like to just sit and talk. I gotta do something while I talk. So I'm very excited to meet my friend when I get to Oklahoma. I'm going to see them on Friday. Today is Sunday, so less than a week away. We are gonna have a good yap sesh because the drive to the convention is like 2.5 hours, maybe 3, maybe an hour and a half. I don't remember. It's a good while though. It's good times for talking. So I'm just like so excited to be able to spend that time with my friend, because I never spend time with my friend. They live too far away. Ow, Peter. It's like I'm so allergic to Turkish. And it'll be nice to be able to breathe through my nostrils. I don't think I'm really gonna spend a lot of the convention. I know like it sounds like that meme where you're like, how much are you spending at Dealer's Den? $0. And this is like $300. You know the one I'm talking about. I don't actually think I'm gonna do that because it's like a challenge for me. I like to do challenges and stuff. But this one I made up for myself. Spend as little money as you can this trip and just try to do as many transactions as you can with crochet. So like anything you want at the convention, try and pay for it with crochet. So if you see like a little plushie you like, try and trade it for that, or like a pin or a button or something. I don't know, but just don't buy it. Just trade. It'll be so fun. I don't know. I want to try to do it that way. If I fail, then I fail. But it'll be fun to try and not fail. Look at it. It's already coming along. Oh yeah, this is all coming together. Wow, look at it. It's all done. I just have to weave in the ends and then it's all done. Then a dollop on top and then a cherry and that'll be it. That will be it. That's a war face. Don't let me see our war face. Bull, you didn't convince me. I don't feel like getting the freaking thing out. Oh, I did it without having to get the freaking thing out. I didn't feel like getting the needle out to sew the ends in, so I used the hook to pull the ends in. It's not the cleanest, it's right there, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go because it's Sunday. It's not even really the week yet, so I don't really have a lot to yap about. I'll have more to yap about and talk and elaborate on maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, and then on Thursday edit this video and post it Friday. It'll be really fun. I'm super excited. I'm sorry. Shh, calm down. Bye. I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye. Oh my god, it's the vlog. Look, we're at the FurryCon. I'm with Zed. Yippee! Woo, the vlog.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh my gosh, I want to show you what we're doing. We are doing the vlog. We are about to go to the rave. Look, I got my hand warmers here. I've got the collar here. I've got the props here.
I've got the amazing collar Friendo made for me. And the cuffs. They fit perfectly, y'all. I absolutely love them. And I'm looking forward to wearing Osmo. We're gonna go try and have a good time at the rave and, you know, be silly little guys.
I'm very excited. I've got Kepi here, right here. See, this is Kepi. Kepi's right here, and there's Kepi. And I've got these nice gray nails that will like be popping with the hand warmers. Zed's gonna have a black and white Oreo that I kind of messed up and made a little lumpy, but we're giving it away for free. So like, look at it. See? And then I got this like rainbow. Yeah, they're not edible.
Not edible. Don't actually eat.
They're made of yarn. They're made of yarn, so you can't eat them. But look, there's a little cake, and we're both gonna give our props away by the end of the night. So that little Oreo and this little cake we're giving away, but for free. But then I have this bag, and tomorrow when I'm in suit, I'm going in my little goosey bag. I have a bunch of props to give away, so I'm excited. What were you gonna say?
Some lucky person is going to get a nice permanent Oreo, not edible, and another lucky person will be getting a cute cake. Look forward to seeing y'all out on the dance floor. Peace.
I'm so excited. Goodbye, guys. Check it out. Check it out. I got some muscle, and I got a little chicken wing right here.
It's like
Chick-
paws were shoved up.
Are you hearing this? Chat, what do we think? I can't believe this. What it? Tom Holland. I don't want to talk to your bitch ass. Look at all of us. It's Bixby.
We're
It's
suited up, ready to go to the
Do you want to be in it?
rave.
No. You want to
Yes.
be in it? Oh my god.
Woo!
We are going to the
Wow.
rave. I'm so excited. Look at us. Look at the fit. Look at the fit. Oh my gosh, this is Bixby. This is me. I'm Kepi. And this, Asmos. And this, Litherin. Awesome. We are going to the rave. We will see you sometimes in some clips of the rave. Goodbye. Hey guys, we just got back from the Fursuit parade. Look at us. Here's Zed. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right, just achy. I'm very happy to be here with Pete's. We had a lot of fun at the parade, lots of high fives, met a lot of amazing people, and yeah, I think we're doing great. Fit check, yo.
Ooh.
Yes.
Looking spicy. Look at that. Dang. So do a 360. Let me see the tail too. Woo!
Woo!
And then there's my fit. I got the tail. And then
We're
I got
just a couple of silly clown guys.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. And then I got everything on. Got the name tag.
We got that shit on for real.
We got it on for real. Got that thing on me.
Got that thing.
And I'm out of breath. I don't know. Are you out of breath?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're very
See
tired.
y'all later.
Very tired. We gotta go. Goodbye. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's you guys. Hi guys, I'm Hiller, and I'm back. I'm here and I'm back. I just wanted to quickly say bye. I'm probably not going to be able to film for a bit. I'm going back to the room. I might be able to film there, but I'm going to go see my friends. I just filmed a bunch of TikToks, so I'm very out of breath. You'll be able to see them posted in the shorts on this channel if you want. If you don't, if that's not your thing, if fursuit stuff's not your thing, this vlog is not your thing. I will put a disclaimer right at the beginning of the video. But yeah, that's that's my little bit for right now. Goodbye. Excuse the weird hair. As soon as I started filming. There's a fly in the house. But as soon as I started filming, hair got all staticky. So that wasn't fun. I'm gonna make a little beehive while I talk. So I went to the FurCon. It was very fun. And honestly, I had a blast. I filmed a lot of TikToks, which is always fun. I saw my friends, which is the best. Um, I did a lot of things. I got to see a lot of people. I got to meet new people, which is also really great. That's also like, you get to see old friends, but then you get to meet new friends, which is such a great bonus. I love that part. I like crocheted a bunch of stuff and brought a bunch of stuff, as you know, to bring and give away. So I did that. That was really fun. I gave away everything and then some because I brought black and white yarn to the convention to make Oreos while I was there and pass out little prop Oreos so people would have like a little Oreo to put in their mouth if their mouth opened or they had a movable jaw. And so I thought that was pretty clever and I thought it was funny. So maybe somebody who couldn't afford to have like a fursuit prop could get like a free one. So if I found like a friend or somebody who like came up to me and said that they liked my suit, I'd give them a free prop. So compliment me and I'll give you things for free. That is the moral of the story. Dude, when we went to the fursuit parade though, I'm gonna yap about the actual convention. I really want to talk about the convention. So when we were at the convention, we went to the parade and right before the parade started, for some reason they were like, you know what, we should blast the loudspeaker and blast music as loud as we can before the parade. In a panel of, or like, in a room full of furries that are people who are neurodivergent typically or sensitive to sound or in suit, not expecting a very loud. And that is exactly what they did. So that wasn't great of them. I don't know if it was a mistake and they just kept going with it or what, but it was not very much appreciated, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. I'm gonna get my complaining out of the way. So there was also not a lot of people that I knew from last year there. Like there was not a lot of people there that I remember, like from 2023, not a lot of people. It was really weird. It was just very odd with how small of an amount of people there was that I saw from last year also there this year. And they weren't like close friends that I saw. They were just like people I recognized. It wasn't the best. It was lonely. But then when I met new people, that was still really fun. So, hi Sprinkle, if you're watching this, I saw you and you saw me and I gave you a cake and then at the very end, I gave you an Oreo, and so I really hope you like those things. If you can't tell, it's very late where I'm filming and I'm very tired. But I really wanted to film this, and especially while it's still fresh. So I got back yesterday night, and now it is the next day, but then it was Labor Day, so I had family come over, or I went to their house, and then we had family come over to that house. This is how the beehive is coming along. It's gonna be a little bit larger than beehive that I thought about initially making, because I just want to make it a little bit of a bigger project before I go to bed tonight. Little stressed out, want to just work on something while I yap along. Dudes, I was at the rave, okay? I went down to the rave. I brought my goosey tote and I went to the bathroom and then I went downstairs and then I filmed some TikToks. And when I went to go film the TikToks, I went to the rave, right? And then when I went to the rave, I danced for a little bit and then when I went to go like this, I wasn't holding the goosey tote. I wasn't holding the goosey tote. Oh my god. My heart dropped out of my butt and it danced across the floor and did the crab rave dance in front of me. I was petrified. I could not believe I lost my goosey tote bag. You already know how much I love that goosey tote bag. I've been dreaming about it forever and ever, and I finally made it and I lost it. And I'm getting emotional thinking about it. So then I started getting really depressed and I immediately, well, no, first, like I'm jumping ahead. So as soon as that happened, I literally sprinted out of the dance room, like out of the room where all the rave was happening. I sprinted across the lobby and then I went to the hallway where I went to hide to film my TikToks. And it wasn't there. So I'm like freaking out, and then I go upstairs and I check the hallway that I was in before where I thought about filming TikToks, but there was too many people walking by, so I didn't do it there. So then I went downstairs and I checked the same hallway again, because I sometimes, you know, you check the same place and sometimes you'll find the thing you're looking for there, even though you checked there before. I went back up and downstairs twice and checked the same spots like 2 or 3 times. It was nowhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so stressed. The whole situation's already been resolved, and I'm still so stressed thinking about it. So I go back to the rave. I'm like thinking, this is gone. It's gone. Oh, not to the rave. I go back down to the lobby. I go back down to the lobby, right? I go to the lobby. I go to the front desk. I tell them my bag is missing because it was a bag. It's a Goosey Toe bag. It had stuff in it. It had like all my props. It had all the stuff I'm giving away. It had the flyers. It had the schedule. It had everything. So I tell them I lost my bag, and then they're like, okay, and they say write down your number and description of the item, and when we find it, we'll call you. And I wrote down my name and everything, and then I go down to go up to registration, and I tell them, and then the hallway I was in was adjacent to a bar, and I go to the bar, and I tell them everything, and I go, there's nothing I can do. You know what? I've lost it. I've lost my Goosey Toe bag. I'm like crying in my suit. No one can see that I'm crying. And I go back to the rave. I go into the rave and I'm like shivering because I'm like so upset, like a dang little chihuahua. And I just start dancing. You know what? I just start dancing, and I dance hard, and I dance like cringy and bad, and I don't care. I'm just having a time. I'm having a time, and I don't give a dill darn, okay? I just realized I did this whole pattern wrong. And I just dance, okay? So then after I dance for a bit, I'm like, I need to go charge my phone because I want to film more TikToks while I still have energy. And I go upstairs and I go charge my phone. But before I go upstairs, I go to the bathroom, okay? I go to the second floor bathroom, and lo and behold, that same second floor bathroom that I stopped at before I went down to that hallway to film the TikToks, my Goosey bag is in. It's in there. Can you believe it? So I got my Goosey tote bag back. It was back in my possession. So I was, a happy little stinking seal or whatever. And I was just gratuitous. Could not believe it. I was like shocked. I was like, what are the odds that I was able to find my bag again after losing it? Because like at that kind of convention in that kind of part of town, no offense, Oklahoma, I hate that state. I hate the roads. Their roads are garbage. They're not using their money to fill the potholes with cement. What does that top song sound like again? It's that, but in real life. I'm just thinking, what the dookie, man? What the absolute dookie, dude? I was so grateful. You have no idea. I was so grateful because I just kept thinking about how disappointed my mom was gonna be. I was thinking about how disappointed my son's nurse was gonna be because like everybody was so excited that I made that Goosey tote. I was like, it's all over now. It's all over. Everyone's gonna be so disappointed in me. But it doesn't matter because I found it. I found it. Very good. Good times and happy ways. Uh. Hi How does that guy do it? We look just like each other. We're like mother and child. Oh my god. Adorable. Yes, please. I'll take all your stock. People who I saw there and they saw me and I knew it. I knew like they wanted a picture with me. I like was feeling like pompous. I was like, no, they don't want a picture with me. That's ridiculous. But they would stare at me and I got like that inkling of a feeling. I was like, they probably want a picture with me, but they're like I don't know. I don't know why they would want a picture with me, but I feel like they do. And then they did. Later online, they would comment and they would say on one of my videos, I really wanted a picture with you, but I was too shy, haha. And I was like, no! And then I told them that I was giving away things to people who asked to have pictures with me. And they were like, no! And so it was really funny. But, dude, I like gave a lot of crochet handouts and stuff like that, but I also traded a lot of crochet things to people. Like, it was so epic the way that people were like willing to trade. So like this one person, I'm not gonna say who. Where did my thing go? I'm not gonna say who because in case they're like, oh no, I don't want everyone to think that I'm just gonna trade whatever for whatever. I brought out like this giant cake, not as big as the one over there, like not as big as this one. Maybe like a third that size, but still very detailed because it was acrylic, so it was big for acrylic and it was detailed because it was acrylic, but it was like really nice. It was a chocolate cake with a strawberry on it and chocolate icing. It was two different colors of like brown and it was really nice. But I was like, how can I get 3 stickers for this? And that was like $10. And that was definitely a $40 cake. They're like, no, get like 10 stickers. And that would have been like $30. And I was like, are you sure? Because it was a trade. I don't mind getting like less value and stuff. She was so nice. So then I was like, dude, do you want a keychain too? Do you want like a really cool keychain that I also have been trying to get rid of all day? Do you want like a really cool keychain? It looks like an alien, but it's a bee. It's an alien, and it smells like Fruit Loops, and it's a freshener. And she was like, pick out 3 more stickers, and it was $40. And I'm like, well, this keychain I've been wanting to get rid of forever, and now I have the cake's worth. That's fine with me. And we traded, and I got so many stickers. It was all the stickers that I wanted to get for my family, plus stickers for me. So it was a good deal because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this trip, and I didn't. I just traded a lot of stuff that I made, and I had a good time. But it wasn't like piddly stuff that I made. It was like actually, you know, stuff I put effort into. So I feel like that's the difference between when other artists are like, I tried to trade this button for something and it's like a bubble button, and they tried trading it for like an artist's like body pillow that's like worth $99. It's like, no, dude, you gotta do something a little more up than that. And I hate to be mean like that, but it is what it is. A little more energy, more passion, more energy, more passion. On the bright side, my friend paid for the hotel, my ticket, and all the food and drinks. Are you serious? Friend, are you coming through like for real? Like, Jesus Christ? All I can say. Like, oh my god, friendo, you're the best. I cannot believe it. So thank you, and thank you mamas. And thank you my parents for supporting me in my gas money and my luxury spending money. So chill, guys. The dealer's den and the artist alley, though, not gonna lie, it was like everything was just like shrank down a bit this year. Like everything was just shrank down a bit. I'm not sure what was going on but for some reason, everything was a lot smaller. The artist alley was tiny compared to last year, and so was the dealer's den. Like, everything was just shrank. I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong or if I'm confusing it with Texas Furry Fiesta, but I really doubt it. I really, really doubt it, because I remember barely being able to get through Tails and Tornadoes. I remember it, because I remember it good and well, and it was different. There was way more people. It feels like every year it's been getting kind of sloppier and not as great, and I'm sorry. I love the convention. I really appreciate everything the staff and all the sponsors, what everyone's been doing for it, but something's lacking, and I'm not sure what it is. The vibe's just been really off. There was less panels this year, and there was less people, less just stuff. I don't know. But you know what? There was not less of kids. Not less of kids. There was too many of them. Put those things away. Like, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. I could not believe it. And you know what? I'm a parent. I'm a mother, all right? I love kids. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who's like, as soon as I hear a baby cry, I'm like, get that thing out of here. It's like, it's a child. It's gonna cry. Sometimes they don't know how to express themselves. They don't, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I like kids. They're fine. But when I go to a convention and I'm like walking around in a suit at a convention, and these kids, who are not just kids at the hotel, they are convention goers because they are wearing an animal mask and have a little badge with the white slip on it showing they are a minor. Obviously, they're as tall as that doorknob over there, okay? I don't want to see them running around the lobby, jumping off of furniture, jumping off of the stairs, and then running in front of me and stopping. Not just like running in front of me really quickly and like disorienting me for a little bit. Running in front of me, stopping right in front of my blind spot, and then just staring at me. Not saying hi, not saying like hello or waving, just stopping and freezing. One of the worst things you can do. One of the worst things you can do to me. Because like, that's worse than just running right by. Because like, I can't see you. I'm gonna stumble right into you, or I'm gonna like get a little scared and be like, what the heck was that? What is it? Why is it just sitting right in front of me staring at me? I got mental issues. I don't want to see that. It's gonna freak me out. It's gonna give me paranoia. So like, don't do that. But like, oh my gosh, I couldn't take it, and I posted about it on TikTok, and a lot of people were mad and saying like, I didn't even do anything really, honestly, like saying how bad it was, but somebody was like saying, it's not an 18 up con, so kids are gonna have fun and do what they want. And I'm like, that doesn't mean you can act like a brat, okay? That doesn't mean you can act like an absolute child, a bad one, and say like, oh, I'm young, I can do what I want, and that's okay. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. Like, use your context clues or something and read the room. I think that once you're 6, you learn how to do that. Like, I don't know, I get it, man. Like, you know, I used to live life like that. Like, I used to like do whatever I wanted, and I used to like just live free and have a good time and not really like consider like how others were doing, and you know, that was like the way to live. And then like, you know, I turned 4, so I had to like figure out what I was doing and stuff. But you gotta like, you know, be considerate and like, come on. The parents just not watching their kids, or they're watching their kids, and the kids are just jumping and running around on the furniture in the lobby. And I get it. You want to have a family vacation. One of your kids is a furry. You bring your kid, and you want them to have a good time at the furry convention. Your other kids are not furries. You're not furries. You're just trying to be supportive, and I appreciate that. That's really sweet and really kind. but that's still not an excuse to let your kids or other kids, furry kids or not, just run around and be a nuisance. I don't know. I can't judge because it's not my life, but don't let it interrupt my life, you know? Oy, oy, oy. There were a lot of young furs there that were really chill. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them kind of ruined it. Most of them. But there weren't, that doesn't mean all of them, of course. There's never an all or a nothing or whatever. There's, you know, can be gray area. And there were some, you know, chill kids there that were just like hanging out, doing whatever and giving you a high five. They're either quiet or shy, or they were bold and having a good time, but they were respectful, doing their own thing, the respectful and good times. Because, like, there was, like, this point where there was a dance competition, and everyone was trying to line up for going into the room where it was going to be held. And all these little kids, they start throwing their heads into a pile. First of all, ooh, that's so nasty. That's so gross and so unsanitary. Second, that's just like, you know, they're chanting, they're screaming and being really loud, and staff is like trying to give instructions for the dance competition, like entering the dance floor or the, you know, the stadium to not the stadium, but like it was the auditorium or whatever. And they just were yelling and hollering, and the staff actually had to go over there and tell them to be quiet. And not only did they not stop, they just kept doing it, but then more staff had to come over and tell them to be quiet. And then later, they just started doing it again. They thought, oh, you know what? They warned us about 15 minutes ago, but I think that warning was, it's gone cold, you know? It's gone cold, so I think we can start screaming again. And they start screaming again! Like, come on, man, chill out. Chill out. It's not Six Flags, you don't gotta scream. Too many kids, though. It was, you know what? They try to use the excuse, it's a family-friendly con. It was a family-friendly con the last 2 years, and it wasn't like this. So, maybe it was this year's families of kids, so how about that? How about that? How about Sigandis? How about that? Okay. Anyways, I know the vlog got kind of messed up because there was like one part where it was like talking about the fursuit lounge or the fursuit parade, and then it talked about the rave or the rave and then the fursuit parade, and I was like, what the heck? I don't know what's going on here. So it jumps around a bit, but we tried to, you know, enjoy the con rather than focus on making content. So we oopsied a little bit, sorry. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Sorry I turned into a negative Nancy there for a little bit. I had a great con experience with my friends, but if I were to have gone to this con alone, it would have been a bummer. It would have been a super big bummer, which I'm guessing is what happened to a lot of the people who did go alone. Because people who I was asking, it was a bummer. So, yeah, there's that. Sorry to be a bummer, but bummer. Thank you for watching this week's vlog. Sorry there was none last week, but I was very busy because it was the con. I loved showing off the crochet things I've been making, and I loved doing the pattern testing, and I loved making this little beehive, and I'm gonna make more stuff, and we're going to make a lot of Halloween different new patterns and pattern testing. I'm going to hopefully get that Pop-Tart video tutorial up and down and running and up and stuff and next week, and the vlog next week, and maybe this week. knows? Who knows? We don't know. I don't. Do you? I don't. But that's all I wanted to say. I've been yappering on. Goodbye. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye.